Well, back on the 47 today. I think I want to do is try to put that floor plate in, cover the transmission. It's too cold to really work outside on the Silverado. It's kind of too cold to work in here. I'm not a big fan of the cold weather, but got this lamp throws pretty good heat. So we give that a shot. So last time I tried this, it didn't go too well. The gas pedal seemed to be in the way, or the seat was in the way. I don't know. Let me see if I can get it now. That, I gotta shift it up into first gear. And pull the brakes back. It goes over there. It's hitting the seat. I gotta pull the seat back a little bit. Actually. Let's see. So close. Let's get that out of the way. Well, that's not going any further up. I gotta pull this seat back. So, come on this side. I'm gonna walk over to this side. That ain't going back any further. You know what though? The catch is right here. I can move that with a screwdriver or something. I got cables that'll move that, but they don't seem. Well, once I got that seat to slide back, which it did, it dropped right into place. I probably didn't even have to take that gas pedal off, which I did. So I'll have to put that back on. And the next step, besides lining it up properly, is get it to screw down. And this is where you really kind of notice that when I put the floorboards in, maybe they're not exactly right. Look at the gap here. And then go on the other side, it's nice and tight. You see that over there? So maybe this floorboard on the passenger side, which I think was that the first one I did. Well, it turns out I got to do this again because I forgot to put the seals in. I bought a shifter boot, replacement boot, and under the boot, I think the boot just slides over the top of that. There's a seal. It feels like neoprene. Yep. And it goes, I believe, underneath and seals around that. So that means this thing's got to come all the way off again, and then this goes on. So, let's see if I can pick it up. I guess it's not so hard now that the I don't know if that's going to work. Unless I stretch this out, cut it bigger, and make it around that square. That doesn't make any sense to me to go like that. I'm sure this doesn't sit on top. That's weird. Huh. Like I said, unless I got to cut this out to fit this square, which would make a lot more sense. It would sit right on top of this and seal that against the thing. I hate to cut this off, but it's probably only a $5 part. Shipping's probably 30 bucks if I had to buy it. Okay, I got the neoprene gasket on, or seal, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to put this back on. You can't get the top off of the shifter knob. What I want to do though, get this installed, get it screwed down. In the future I could take this off soak it, maybe get the knob off and get this boot on. And I got to figure out what goes here to seal this up. I'm sure there's some piece of neoprene that goes there, but nothing in the catalog and nothing in the manual that shows it. So I see that there's a screw hole. That's an original screw hole. Probably an original screw hole there. So I'm just going to get these screws in and go from there. Let's see. First, you got to get the screws out of the packet. I used to say steak knife to cut that neoprene gasket, and of course I cut my finger when I did it. So there's a safety tip of the day: don't cut your hand with the steak knife. There's one. Gotta get over to the other side. This needs to have a hole pre-drilled. I don't know why that hole's not there. Oh, because it's a new floorboard, that's why. So I need to go get the drill bit out. Well, there it is. I wish I put that boot in, but I can get that another time. When it's all fastened down, you can see the difference in the color. That's been stored inside, and this has been outside collecting dust between the floor and the other piece. I got the cover for that I got to put on. Down to the details, and I'm still fighting to get this thing registered so I can take it for a spin on the road legally. And I'll keep you posted, and thanks for watching.